Welcome back, Year 10. In this video I'm going to show you how to do a simple kind of broken pillar, and I've found a really simple way to do this to make it look pretty cool. So let's go ahead, and we're just going to work with the base cube. You can delete it if you want. The meme in Blender is you delete the cube, you add it back in. Why not? At least you made that one. And then I'm going to move it up a little bit, and I'm going to grab this and I'm going to extend it. Now I'm actually going to use some extrusions for this, or I could just pull it up. Two ways I could do this: pull it up, make a pillar, do a couple of ring cuts on it like that, or I could grab that top face, hit E, hit E, hit E. Either way is fine in this case. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move into vertice mode, and I'm going to grab one of these vertices and I'm going to hit Control B. Now Control B is bevel. You'll notice it doesn't do anything, but down the bottom, where my mouse won't go, but if I hit escape, down the bottom in this part here, you'll see some words and text. So if I hit Control B, one of those things says V, vertex only. It's currently off. If we hit V, it turns into vertex mode. Now I can kind of pull that out. And if I look at it from the side here, it looks funny, but if I go into, and it still looks funny here, what I need to then do is use K to cut across here from corner to corner, and you'll see that that adds this kind of chipped out block there. And then I'll select another vertice, one of these ones here, Control B and V again, and pull that across, and then use the K to cut across that center there. And what this looks like, it looks like the stone is being kind of ripped away, something's carved into it. Control B, V, do that. And I'm not sure, I just need to cut from one of these polys to the other to form a triangle. Now that looks fine, I guess. There's no right or wrong way to do this. If you've got something with four sides in it, you need to use the K tool to cut through it. Okay. So that's giving me that kind of a crack in there. Now what I am going to do after I've done this, just to make sure it actually looks more like a pillar that's been broken rather than just a big chunk of something, I'm going to go ahead and put it in edge mode and select all these edges here. Not these ones through here. I'll just do this manually. So I'll select that one, that one, that one, and that one. And then all of these, I can hold Shift and Alt and click on them. Oops, I didn't mean to select that one. Select these top ones, Shift, and I'm going to select the ones going down the side as well. So pretty much all the edges except for the ones that are, actually all the edges except for these ones around here. So these ones going up here, and I don't need to select the bottom ones either. And I'm going to hit Control B and bevel those. Actually, I remember what I was going to do. Just undo that. I do just want to select these ones going around. So that one, this one here, going all the way around. So those three, and I am going to hit Control B and bevel those, but I'm going to scroll up one so I get one kind of ring in the middle, which I'm then going to select that one on each of them. And I'm going to hit S, and I'm going to hit Shift Z, so it only scales in along that X-axis, and you'll see what I'm doing here. You'll see what's happening. I'm just going to pull it in a little bit. Now what that's going to do is it's going to make it look like some blocks stacked on top of one another. That kind of looks a bit funky there, but it's alright. It's meant to kind of look like it's ripped out. Then I will select all these other ones that I didn't select the first time. So all those other edges, but not those ones that we just beveled. And what's not selected? That one. That looks like it's all good. Hit Control B and bevel these, but I'm going to turn it down so it just does a single bevel on it. I don't want it to be huge, just like that. So then we've got this kind of stone block that we could use in maybe building a wall, or it's just a stone block stuck somewhere. Maybe we put something on top of it, who knows. we could extend this kind of technique here into building other things, or making rips out of big stone chunks, and so on. So we're going to use that technique in another video when we create an archway that's going to go over the top with a wooden door in the middle of it. But for now, we can create simple pillars. We can kind of create ruins that could go around our scenery that we'll get to or continue building. You can apply a material to this one if you want to. Add a new material. Make sure you give it a name. This is actually really important because when you import this into a game engine, these materials come through. And if you've just got 10,000 materials named material 001, 002, and some game engines require you to manually assign them, it's going to get very confusing and very time consuming to do it. So the 3 seconds it takes to call this stone mat or stone material or whatever will save you hours in the future. Okay, so let's grab that and we'll do that. Didn't seem to apply. Sometimes it won't look like anything's changed. It's because you need to be in material preview view or viewport shading up here, and then we've got that color there. I can turn all the way down, but I'm going to give it a decent gray. I might add a little bit of blue to it as well. Cool, there we go.